On September 11, 2023, the United States marked the 22nd anniversary of the September 11 terror attacks that occurred in 2001. These attacks were carried out by 19 Al Qaeda terrorists who hijacked four commercial airplanes, using them as precision missiles to target various locations. The key events of that day resulted in significant loss of life and damage to the city. The first plane crashed into the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City, followed by the second plane hitting the South Tower, causing both towers to collapse. A third plane then crashed into the Pentagon, which is the headquarters of the DoD, located in Arlington, Virginia. The fourth plane, United Flight 93, was likely intended for a target in Washington, D.C., possibly the capital. However, courageous passengers on board attempted to regain control of the aircraft, leading to its crash in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. In total, nearly 3,000 people from 93 different countries lost their lives in these attacks, making it the deadliest terrorist attack on American soil since Pearl Harbor in 1941. On the 22nd anniversary, several events and ceremonies took place to remember and honor the victims of these attacks. President Joe Biden is yet to deliver an address to members of the military, first responders, and their families at a military base in Anchorage, Alaska. Biden's Alaska stop comes as he travels home from an overseas trip that included the G20 summit in India and meeting with leaders in Vietnam. Vice President Harris attended a ceremony at the National September 11 Memorial and Museum in New York City. The Bell of Hope rang out at St. Paul's Chapel in New York at around 8:46 a.m. local time, marking the moment when the first plane struck the World Trade Center's twin towers. A ceremony then took place at the Pentagon Memorial, where a bell rang for each of the 184 people who lost their lives when a hijacked plane crashed into the building. September 11 is recognized as a federally designated National Day of Service and Remembrance in the United States, encouraging acts of service and kindness to honor the memories of the victims and those who responded to the attacks. This day serves as a way to transform a day of tragedy into a day of doing good for the community and the nation. This is Richard with RB News. Thank you for joining us.